Hi guys, Johan Gous here, and in this video I'm going to explain to you Robert Kiyosaki's Cashflow Quadrant. My friend Bernard Swanefelder asked me to create this video for you as a series of educational videos he is releasing for his R200 Ruimsig Church Initiative. If you don't know what the initiative is about, I suggest you head on over to his page where he explains how you can get involved. So what is the Cashflow Quadrant and which one of the four types are you? The quadrant is divided into four types of people, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. The ones on the left are your E's and S's, your employees and the self-employed, and on the right you have your B's and I's, which are your business owners and investors. The top left quadrant is the E or employee quadrant. The most important thing for employees are security, and because employees shy away from risk, they don't see the need to learn about money or how it works. So education is not really very important for them. It's not very important for them to learn about education, because as they need more money, they just go out looking for a higher paying job. Self-employed are those people that often think they can do everything better. They like the idea of security, but because they have a high tolerance of risk, they think they can still do everything themselves. As a result, they only make money when they are working. This means that they don't really run a business, they own a job. If they don't work, they don't make money. So for instance, if they go away for a 2-week holiday, the business stands still. So the top right is your B or business quadrant. Unlike the self-employed, business owners don't own a job. They own a system or a product that makes money for them even when they aren't working. Because they know they can't be successful on their own, business owners employ people who specialize in the skills needed for the business and employ those that have more talent and skill than them. They look to delegate as much as possible, not keeping all the work for themselves, and thus the best business owners know that they can leave the company for a year and come back, and then only to find that it's more profitable than they left it. Business owners are often seen as risk takers, but from the perspective of a business owner, being an employee is even more risky, because as an employee you don't have any control. When the economy takes a downturn, the business owner is the person that can make sure that the company survives. If they need more money, they just create another product that produces more money for them. The bottom right is the I or investor quadrant. These guys have the highest financial education of anyone in the Cashflow Quadrant. They also are very skilled at finding assets that provide them income in the form of cash flow, and they often use other people's money to acquire those assets, so they don't use their own money. Then hardly all the debt they have, someone else pays the debt for them. Investors don't have to work at all, and if they do want to work, they don't have to manage employees. They just look for another opportunity to buy an asset that produces more passive income for them. So the sad reality is that for those who operate on the left side of the quadrant is that the harder they work, the more debts and liabilities they have. It is a vicious cycle that Robert Kiyosaki calls a rat race. If you want to move from the left to the right of the Cashflow Quadrant, I encourage you to begin changing your mindset. In the book, it mentions a study that was conducted that showed the mindset of those who move from poverty into wealth. 3 things were seen to be a determining factor. The first thing is they maintained a long-term vision. They believed in delaying their gratification, so there's no this instant gratification stuff that everyone is struggling with these days. And then they also believed or applied the compounding effect for them. So very simply, the path to the right side of the quadrant starts with changing the way we think. We need to acquire assets that produce passive income rather than living from paycheck to paycheck. Start small, have patience, and watch as your wealth grows over time. Reduce your expenses and use that extra income that you have, put it in savings, and then when you have at the time that you can acquire an asset or build a business, use that money that you've saved up. If this video was of value to you, please hit the like button and remember to check out Bernard's R200 Ruimsig Church Initiative. I hope that you guys have an awesome rest of your day. See you in the next video.